Just the two of us. We can make it if we try.
Muzz Wax TV.
You already know. No, we are thinking, we've been seeing this all over the news, and we've seen so many opinions on social media about SHAMIMA Begum. Should she be let in the country? What's happening with her? Leave her in Syria. We thought, let's give our opinion on what we think about SHAMIMA Begum as British Muslims.
Yes. So Wax, SHAMIMA Begum is currently in Syria, and she's pregnant. And she's already given birth.
She's given birth. She's got a kid, bro.
She's got 5 kids.
She's a baby
now.
mama.
Yo,
she's a baby mama.
No, she's got 5 now.
What do you mean 5?
Yo, she already had 4 kids, bro.
Well, who told you that information?
Did you not see
the
it?
government don't know that kind of information. How the government don't know that information? How do you know that information?
Come on, G. You know me.
Wait, closer to her. I'm probably closer to her than we think.
So, alright, she's had a baby boy, is it?
Yeah, man. I forgot his name, but...
Yeah.
She's had a baby boy. She's in northern Syria. Yeah. And now she's saying, yo, it's a bit mad in Syria right now. I'm a British citizen. I made a mistake. Let me back in. Muzzy, tell us, what are your thoughts of SHAMIMA Begum? Should she be let in? If yes or no, why?
So what you gotta do is, right, you gotta look at it as a whole, you know. You can't just take little bits out. So SHAMIMA Begum was 14 years old when she left the UK. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now,
14 or 15, innit?
Okay, sure. Now she is currently 19 years old. Am I right?
Yes.
And now she just had a little baby.
Yes.
So, she wants to come back to the UK. I think she should be allowed in.
Ooh, why?
Ask me why.
I just said why.
Okay, so I think she should be allowed in because she left when she was a young, innocent little girl and got probably brainwashed or whatever, and she just got off.
But people would argue and say, well, she might have been 14, but any 14-year-old child knows that going to a war-torn country to join a group that's all over the news called ISIS, a so-called terrorist group that's on the news. Why would a 14? No matter how old you are, you see it every day.
I could just argue back and say, yeah, there's loads of 14-year-old people that want to get together like into a group. They want to probably get into a gang, go, you know, they want to feel like they're part of something. Maybe she was never had a family or something. She wanted to feel like, you know, they were welcoming her. And they said, look, come here. We got everything for you here. You don't need nothing. So she just left everything and bounced.
So, what do you think? If, let's say, the government let her into the country, what do you think, how should the government proceed with this?
So, they're saying she might be a threat. So when she comes, they're gonna obviously arrest her, yeah? They're gonna question her.
Of course.
Put her in the cell, say, listen, we're arresting you under blah, 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 terrorism act.
All of them things there.
They're just gonna send her to Belmarsh.
So
even though it's a man.
Does she deserve to go to jail?
I don't know, what has she done? She just, you know how these EDI members say, fuck off back to your own country? She's fucking done that. Kind of. What's your problem?
She didn't though.
Yeah, she went to a Muslim country, innit? You know what I mean? So I don't know what the problem is.
Now the argument is about what are her intentions now.
So
is she a threat to society? Do you think she'll be a threat to society?
Yeah, she might come back and blow everyone up, you know.
There's a chance of that, yeah.
Imagine that.
You don't know what's going on through her mind, definitely.
What do you think though, Wax? Big man thing.
My personal opinion is the same as yours. She was 14 when she left. She was a child. She got groomed into going Syria. You don't know what people have been showing on the internet for her to fall deep into this. Yeah. She went with her 2 friends. One's dead. One's died. The other one, they don't know where she is. And it was just her. She got found in a refugee camp. She's only 19 years old now. So she was a child when she left. And she's still sort of a child now, innit? She's missed out on so much like education, like she's missed out on so much life, yeah. And now that everything's gone downhill with ISIS, she's in a refugee camp and she's given birth after having 2 kids, after giving birth twice before and having both kids die because of the health issues. She's saying she's asked for forgiveness. She said, you know what, look, I'm ready to pay the consequences. This is what I like, because she said she's ready to pay the consequences. That means she has to go jail. Just let her back in the country. She'll go jail, and you can obviously just make sure her child is safe. It looks like her best interest is her child, and she wants the best for her child. So I think, you know what? Let her back in the country. She's a UK citizen. You can't just say Syria keep the child, because Syria keep SHAMIMA Begum. Syria don't want SHAMIMA Begum. You can't just say, yeah, you're in this country, now stay there. Syria saying take her back. She's a UK citizen.
What is UK's problem then? What are they on about? What is their problem?
They're saying she's a threat to society.
Forget the
she
threat
joined
to society.
the enemy, so she should stay with the enemy.
Okay, but how they're saying, are Britain even in Syria, wacky?
Their troops.
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
So what the fuck is their problem? Well, they are, but they're gonna say they're not. Well, you know.
I know there was a
you know
time
what I mean?
when
they sent them out, but
yeah,
there was no real
bombs
beef
dropped.
directly from Syria to UK. Yeah.
But obviously, then again, people argue ISIS are an enemy of the Western world,
They're
Western
gonna say,
society.
okay. Yeah, but you know, that's just propaganda. I think, you know, if you're gonna believe everything that the news tells you, then you know what, you're a lost cause.
Same time, you guys got to understand, we are not justifying her actions.
Yeah.
We know that she was wrong. What she did was wrong, and it's disgusting what's happened. That a young girl like her was groomed, but
She was groomed by the internet, social media. You might as well
That's
put a ban on social media.
ban
then.
Instagram, ban YouTube.
Ban
Don't
all
ban
of it.
YouTube actually. Don't ban Instagram either. Ban everything in other social media network. None of us agree with what she did, but we know that she was a child. It all comes down to the fact that she was a child when she was brainwashed, and she's made a mistake, and she is literally begging for help now, and she wants to come back. She's saying she doesn't support ISIS, and she's saying, if anything, she wouldn't promote ISIS to anyone. Instead, she'll tell people not to go and join ISIS.
Yeah.
So she just needs to be rehabilitated. She needs to be, if deserving, if it is what it is, she needs to go jail. Maybe a child.
Go do your time. or
Yeah,
whatever.
standard. You do the
Should do
crime,
it.
you do the time. Her child may be taken off her. She's gonna have to pay the
She's not allowed.
consequences. There's no doubt about it. But you know, there's a baby involved as well, an innocent child who doesn't deserve to be brought up in this manner. And as humans, we must all look at the bigger picture. We are human. We're all
You
human.
should forgive and
I don't know about forgetting, because
Yeah.
it's not gonna be for it's everywhere. But obviously forgive, and let's try and make her into a better person. Who knows? She could be an advocate in the future to stop ISIS.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
She could be United Kingdom Defense Secretary.
She might join the
Whoa.
EDL. Imagine.
MI5 and MI6
Woohoo.
are gonna tell her,
Great.
listen, we want to recruit you. Stay in Syria.
Exactly.
Do the
Tommy
job.
Robinson secretary. What about that? You think about that one? So
But
mad.
anyway, that's our little opinion.
This is what we think. Obviously, let us know what you guys think in the comment section. What are your opinions? Try keep it safe and everything. It's a safe environment when it's with Muzz TV. You already
Yeah.
know.
Go like, comment, share, subscribe,
All of that. It costs nothing. It's free.